And hello, everybody. Welcome to Adventure Rolls Revenants Wake. We are so glad that you are here with us, joining us on this adventure as we continue through the Forgotten Realms and uncovering further mysteries with everything that's going on. Can't wait to jump in, especially after everything that happened last week. So, speaking of that, lastly after Heroes, our party having arrived in the city of Westgate to seek out further answers regarding Rosa and the disappearance of her family, as well as even the likes of her village. Sought out the Selunite temple where you were introduced to the cleric Grail. From there, discovering that your aunt Eloy had made an appearance and is guarding your childhood home. From there, finding out that your father and mother managed to uncover an ancient Selunite artifact known as Selûne's Blessing, a Sundering Shard, and then came to Westgate in order to hide this shard here and built the Selunite temple here to guard it even further. Grail revealed that a series of challenges regarding the mind, spirit, and strength would need to be done to overcome and potentially obtain the shard. With a lot on their mind, you all decided to go head back. Many conversations were had that evening as Gideon made an appeal to Neuralis, potentially offering up his services in some capacity to serve this god of death. And from there, as the evening went on, acolytes and assassin Ashar arrived, fighting you all, but you all managed to go ahead and take them and take care of them, where it was revealed that Kane Fisher had charged these cult members to take out you, Rosa and Ophelia, as well as the rest of you, regardless of what the cult leader Dendar and her wishes of Serral. And so, we pick up the next morning, as you all have finally had a long rest, Gideon recovering from the lack of sleep. And it is currently about mid-morning at this point, just to accommodate for the 8 hours of sleep. The sun is high in the sky with a few clouds overhead, the sounds of Westgate coming to life, people walking about, gulls off the distance. So as you all wake, a simple breakfast has been prepared by Eloy for you all. Not much to speak of, basically oatmeal, tea, and coffee and the like, but serviceable. So what do you all do?
I forgot, did we tell her we're doing that? Like, we're doing this?
The challenge?
She was there when we all talked about it, didn't we?
She was not there when Grail was talking about it. She was holding back, but let me double check.
Yeah, I was trying to remember if when we went to the house, I think we did tell her about it after.
Yes, you did inform her of that. You're asking if what she knew about.
Yeah. Oh, right.
She didn't know. She didn't know a lot other than where they found it and the like.
Yes. Okay. I do remember that now. How does she seem after the attack and stuff?
As you're kind of looking over, go and make an insight check.
Oh my gosh, where are my dice? Rachel, you're playing D&D.
Playing D&D. Get out some dice.
My sheepy dice.
The D stands for dice.
Okay.
Dice and more
I
dice.
forgot about that.
20.
20. As you're kind of reading her expression, she's slowly eating some oatmeal with a nice little cup of coffee. Almost looks like a kind of coffee that we use for an espresso of sorts. Kind of drinking, and she is being a little bit more cautious as you see her eyes darting around. It seems that while she's not visibly showing any kind of signs of stress or anything like that, she's definitely, you're able to pick up that she's probably a bit more on guard.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, were you gonna do something, Mark? I feel like you started talking as I talked.
All I was gonna say is I am getting stuff ready for ceremony if Gideon wants to do that today.
A wedding? Just kidding.
Yep, we're gonna get married.
Let's misunderstand another spell.
It is
So,
true.
yeah.
Yay!
Sorry, Rosa, you dragged your feet too long.
Aunt Elway, are you gonna come with us, or what are you gonna do?
To these challenges, it wouldn't be a bad idea to get out of this area and at least go to the temple. I don't think it'd be wise for me to partake in the challenges per se, but make sure that you all are able to come back safe. I think wouldn't be a bad idea.
Okay. Do you think the house will be okay?
Well, if one thing, we already know that we're being watched, so perhaps us all going to the temple wouldn't be a bad idea. Maybe keep the house a bit more safe.
Be like not a joint attack.
The odds of attacking an entire temple when you have almost an army of clerics and paladins at your back is probably going to be a little bit less.
I mean, we should just go to their place and, I'm just kidding.
Are you
You think
though?
we
'Cause
can
this
get
is
that
like the
dragon
fourth
to-
time you've said that.
Come back. I am joking. But, I did think maybe we can call the dragon back and see what happens. Nudge,
we
nudge,
talked
wink,
to a
wink.
dragon Elway.
You spoke, I think, I remember you mentioning that within your journeys. Well, either way, calling a dragon back would be quite a feat.
Yeah, I don't know if it'll be a
I don't know how to
repetitive
do
thing.
that.
Yeah, I mean, I prayed to Bahamut once and it seemed to work, but, I am joking. But if they do try, I don't think it's a bad thing to at least warn the temple and the staff and workers that we need to be on watch, especially while we're doing this.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you can come with us though if you want.
I'll come with to at least reside within the temple. I will not be partaking within those challenges. I think that's best for you lot to go ahead and take care of.
Why don't you want to?
My time as adventuring has largely come to, as I see it, has come to a pass. It's time for the new generation to take things up.
Are you afraid you won't pass the test?
Oh, trust me, darling. I'll be able to pass it with flying colors. But I have a feeling that this is something that you need to do without my assistance.
Okay. I guess. Are we ready, by the way? I don't know what to expect or anything, so I don't have anything to plan for.
I mean, similar to the other temple for Neuralis in the swamp, right?
Maybe.
We didn't know what we were really walking into.
Oh,
there
yes. Yeah. I thought you were asking if they were the same thing, and I had no idea.
Oh, no. I just meant in a similar manner. We didn't know. We just knew that we were led.
Yeah, we just had to figure it out.
Gideon has been spending his hour and a half this morning freshening up, since he's probably hasn't been the greatest. the most kept person the past couple days, but he's probably taking up all the hot water, just getting his hair just right. Takes out his formal robe, nice, elegant one, kind of like the equivalent of like a bow tie. Kind of ties up his hair and goes to knock on Resman's door.
He will answer it.
Well, good morning, friend. Look, I got dressed up. You want to do that ceremony of yours?
Yes, we can do that.
It's called a bolo, by the way.
Bolo. Okay.
Pretty cool.
Very
A
nice.
formal tie, you know.
So come in and we can begin
Perfect.
the ceremony if you are ready.
Vampire. Get across. Come in. Sorry.
Oh.
You have to invite them in, apparently, I think that's the thing.
Well, some vampires are nice.
Really?
Yes.
Have you met one?
Yes. Some have come and visited our people.
Well, that's super cool. We'll have to talk about that later. I really want to know more about that.
Not all of them are, though, but some of them are.
Fair. It kind of goes for anybody, I guess.
But he'll bring in, and it's an hour and 10-minute long ceremony he puts you through. It's a long one. But
you almost done, man? It's like 10 minutes in.
Different chants he's doing, and he's drawing different
Amen.
symbols on the ground to kind of like bring magic to the area, and various prayers that are part of it that he kind of like does the call and you respond type of situation.
And also with you.
Yeah. Light a few candles, and then at the end of it all, he will bring out his powdered silver, kind of use that as part of the ritual as well, and complete the final steps, and offer you a leather patch of a dove that's a smaller version of one that's on his chest, but it's one that he offers to you.
That's amazing. Thank you so much. Where should I wear it?
You can put it on your shoulder or over your heart or somewhere else if you would like it somewhere else.
Well, I don't really have a heart at the moment. Maybe somewhere else. I think that'd be a good
Okay.
one. I like the shoulder one.
Well, you have something that glows in there.
That is true. Yeah, that's a good point. Maybe if we make the patch like transparent and it'll glow, that'd be kind of cool.
Maybe somewhere it won't burn though if you start on fire.
True. That's true. Yeah, it's really expensive to weave in some fire repellent stuff into my clothing. It's been a nightmare, to be honest. But perfect. Thank you.
But at the end of it, he'll kind of do this chant where it's like, and now you are dedicated to the service of Neuralis, and kind of complete the whole ritual. And if the spell works effectively, you, for the next 24 hours, whenever you make a saving throw, you get to add a d4 to it. So
That's pretty good. Thank you. Thank you, Resman. Brother, I
hopefully
appreciate it.
that will help you if we have anything that you need to deal with in the temple.
I hope I can help you too.
And I hope you aren't afraid of what happened last night, because you might have more visits like that.
Oh, your friend? The one that breathed on me?
Well, yes.
Thought that was a one-time thing. Okay, I will prepare my mind for that then. Sure.
Well, He is really nice. You should feel very special that he did come talk to you.
Means a lot. Thank you. All right. Well, I'm ready to go. I feel great. Like
Real quick,
1,000
Gideon,
platinum and electrium.
as in, never mention Electrum in my face again. But Gideon, go ahead and make for me a charisma check.
Ooh, charisma check. We'll use the green die for Neuralis. Charisma. Just straight charisma?
Just straight charisma.
15.
15. Okay. As you go ahead, as the ceremony ends and you put the patch wherever, again, the sensation that you felt last night when holding your glaive, where it was almost like a dull humming sensation, it seems to happen again. Almost.
You know, during the fight last night, I was starting to feel a little bit of a hum in my glaive. Just felt it again. So maybe my application's being under review, and it, unlike the good pile, you know.
That is good. I'm sure you will be a good member of our group.
The Neuralians? Neurali?
Neuralites? I don't know.
Neuralites? I like it. It works. Perfect.
It probably depends on where you're from.
Ah, true. Well, perfect. I think Rosa and all them are waiting on us. Ready to go down?
Yes, we can go.
Perfect. Put my hand around him. Walk with my arm like over his shoulder.
All right.
Perfect. As you make your way down, this new sense of like vigor and also just belonging, you manage to go ahead and find Alize and Rosa. Also, hey, at this point, having finished up breakfast and so like, and most likely you both are probably trying to find where they went, I would assume. So
They're taking forever.
yep.
You know, what's really crazy is that people are on women all the time for taking forever to get dressed. And then there's Gideon here doing, you know, every...
I've been timing him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've like the last 2 weeks just to see.
Made it under
Yeah.
3 hours though, didn't I? As I'm walking down.
You know, weirdly,
Sorry.
you always are like 1 minute 9 or 1 hour 9 second or 9 minutes. Like, I don't think you mean to, but
No, not
it
at
just
all.
always happens exactly the same.
Sorry if we took a while. We were just gallivanting around.
Guy venting. I guess girl
What?
venting.
Wait, what do you mean?
The delay.
Well, you said yesterday that you were gallivanting, and we're guys, so we're gallivanting.
Oh, yeah.
Had a grand
Yeah.
old time.
Write down when someone said gallivanting so you would use.
Yep, that was 2 sessions ago.
Literally been sitting on it for 2 weeks. Or 3 weeks,
Yep.
actually.
Oh my god.
That's definitely a Mark move. Do you have a list? I know you have a list going on.
Yes,
I got some things listed, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You can sometimes tell he'll do a little head tilt as Revenant, and then I see him right thing, or
There-
like,
There's a head tilt and the mustache goes up.
Yep.
Interesting.
That's so funny. Oh my gosh. Oh, you put your own spin on it. That's
male
fun.
friendships are very
Love it.
important. Glad to see the camaraderie.
Well, a professional setting, of course. You know, this bromance has, you know, missions and purpose. That's why I put my bolo on today.
Yeah, you're really fancy right now.
You were really fancy. That's why you
Hey,
Tell
take
them what
so
happened,
long.
Brisbane. Tell them what happened.
Well, last night when I was talking to Gideon, he wanted to serve Neuralis as well. So I helped him meet the messenger that I talked to. And this morning
Breathed
I
on
did
my,
this.
on my cheek.
Hey, what?
It has cold breath. I felt it on my cheek.
It's
Sorry, go ahead.
cold. It's cold like the grave when he comes. It is really nice and comforting.
You know, sometimes winter can be pleasant.
How about no?
I think
What do you
winter
know?
is really interesting too. And he kind of looks at Rosa.
I also am into winter. Like snow. Did you have snow at the view house?
No,
You can
But-
make snow angels and snowmen. Snow people.
but this morning I did a ceremony for Gideon to begin to follow Neuralis. And we will see if Neuralis will give him power as well.
Not the little patch Brisbane, maybe.
Wait, you wanted to be a cleric?
Well, no, maybe not that to that level or anything. But like, you know, I mean, I do well with the glaive and fight and champion for people, guardian stuff. So I mean, if you can help me hit a little harder, I can, you know, stand against the oaths for what they're standing for. I mean, I'd be more than happy for that.
It is like a little how when I attack with my weapons, sometimes a spirit can attack someone else nearby. There are different ways that people can use Neuralis's power to do things.
Yeah, true. I like motion to Fee, who is clearly a paladin.
Yeah. You see her kind of going along and nodding along a little bit and saying, I've definitely heard of things like that before. Experienced it myself a little bit.
Yeah, I got pretty jealous watching you fight. So I was like, well, I'll copy that.
Well, you always got a copy from the best. But
I mean, I think I did hit more things last night than you did. But anyways, that's fine.
listen, but regardless, if this is the course that you're taking to find some sort of fulfillment, hope, or better help your friends, then I'm happy for you.
Thank you. Very nice of you.
Is it like still up in the air if Neuralis has accepted you? Like, does he go through paperwork or something to like?
Well, Gideon can follow him, but it's if he gets power, I think, that he is waiting for.
Yeah.
He can still try and live a life to please Neuralis.
Well, like
Not
I kind of
everyone gets power.
went along everything else, you know, I'm trying to do and everything that's been put on the path in front of me. I want to correct the wrongs and all the abominations, malmutations that all these cults and wizards are doing. I like to squash it out. Let people live in happiness and protection, what they want to do.
Okay. Well, that's cool. I hope it works.
I
If
think it will.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you already got visited by someone, I think that's kind of like a good sign already.
Yeah, and my glaive's vibrating too. I mean, I don't know if that's like a notification of that as well. I'm not really sure what that is.
Uh,
Kind of like humming.
hey, Fee, did your weapon hum a bunch before you took your oath?
Well, occasionally, it was definitely one of those things of, I could feel sort of almost like divine energy surging through me, or maybe Saloon guiding my blade and having me cause a little bit of a sense of sorts, being able to sense where like undead or fiends may lie. But it wasn't until I grew a little bit more powerful that I could definitely sense the ability to be able to hit my foes a little bit harder through a smite of sorts. Which I guess in those instances, it definitely feels like the sword vibrates or to a certain degree within my hand, where I take that and then channel it into my blade to get a bit of a holy energy surging through it.
Well, there we go.
I mean, it's kind of sort of happens already when I rage, so I feel like it's sort of, I mean, it's kind of already got something to channel anyway.
It very well could be that you're sensing those elements, or at least starting to tap into it. Normally with smite, it won't be able to happen until you're a little bit more honed in, or have fully before you fully committed to making the oath.
Understood.
Hmm.
It'll be something to continue training for.
Yes,
What a perfect time to train is a challenge.
Absolutely, yes. I've so far made a oath to be watchful, I guess you could say. Granted, that has more assistance with like the Fae, but still, given the nature of Saloon, it may seem to make sense to be able to be watchful and guard over those that are less fortunate and the like.
It took her a while to like figure out what she wanted, though.
It did.
There's a few months of agony, but you did it, and you found a good one, and
Yes.
you like it, right?
Yeah, it's worked out very well. It's worked out very well in my favor, for all things considered.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of good ones out there, though.
But I'll definitely provide caution. Once you get into your oath, if you break it, there's a high penalty. Losing your power, getting to a completely different thing, and you'll have to most likely do a bunch of things to be able to regain back into your oath.
I kind of feel like I'm already sort of on that. If I break my pact oath sort of thing, I get in trouble. So I feel like I can handle that. Probably misstep a few times, but I'll learn my lesson eventually.
Of course.
But anyways, enough about me. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make this morning about me at all.
That's okay. Make it about you as much as you want.
Okay. So the rest of the no, I'm just kidding. Let me tell you, back when I was 5, it all started, and just joking.
Rosa doesn't even react because she seems nervous and like we could delay all morning and she wouldn't complain.
But no, I think this is a perfect time. I mean, is there anything else you wanted to do before heading to your challenge? Quicker you find your item, more you connect to that, figure out what your father wanted you to do. Quicker we can hone in on finding them.
Well, actually, I did do a little more research last night. So maybe I should tell you guys about that super fast. Or take all the time I want. Like a couple hours. I don't know. I could read it.
Summarize it in 2 sentences.
Oh, I can't. Definitely not 2.
3.
5, 10, 20. I don't know.
Rose, are you nervous about today?
Yeah. Yep, pretty nervous. Pretty, like, I don't even know why I'm doing this, to be honest. Like, I get it. I get the logical reasons, but it seems really crazy. Apparently, Eloise taking a backseat too, so.
Well, I mean, Ophelia, you could always step in.
Oh,
If
I'm
you really
planning on
wanted-
joining in this. I'm not going to pass this up for the world.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
both
see?
doing it.
Have your sister.
Yep. No, yeah, he's gonna do great.
You're
You know,
not gonna die.
Well, I'm not afraid of dying. I'm afraid of like really messing it up. Or we get it and then we lose it immediately or something. Wouldn't that be the most horrible, embarrassing thing in the world? Is if we won and then and then
To
immediately
be fair, that
got-
would be actually pretty bad.
Yeah, like that's like my greatest fear. I was having nightmares about it last night after the Shar people. Actually, between it was
Or like you drop it immediately in the shadows or something and crack.
yeah, or like it bounces into a sewer grate and then
Mhm.
you can't find it.
I know how you feel.
Oh yeah, because you have the book.
So think about what you would tell me.
That I help you.
Yes.
And then you could do it.
Yes.
Do you think it works for me? I don't know if it's reversed like that. I don't know if it's that easy.
Well, I will help you.
And you can do it.
Okay.
How about this?
If you
too?
really wanted to reverse psychology, you'd just be talking yourself out of it. So just.
Actually, I thought reverse psychology, but you think how bad things are going to go happen if you don't go get it. How much worse off everyone is if you don't.
That line of thinking never works because it could go both
No?
directions.
Okay.
Anything could be the worst possible
That's
outcome if
fair.
you
All
really
right, now
think
we're
about it
just-
hard enough.
Don't worry about that. Let's go back to the you can do it thing.
And isn't there some comfort in knowing that your parents probably curated this specifically for you and your sister?
No, actually, it makes it worse because there's way more pressure.
Sure, but at the same time, you might be able to know, more and anticipate and oh my gosh, and
Who's that?
anticipate wandering around back there like, oh my gosh.
Is that your
You
cat?
might be able to
Letting the
anticipate
familiar out.
more
John's
things.
hands.
Anyways, keep talking about it.
Must be one of those street kids running around that we met when we came into town.
Parent life.
So funny.
Alize also knows about that.
Yep.
Cat is just like doing something in the background.
Yeah, absolutely.
But you might be able to anticipate a little bit more and be like, oh my gosh, how do I answer this? And I'd be like, well, I remember my father always getting on me for these riddles. Oh, he always thought about these and phrased it in this way. And then you can kind of think about that.
Yeah.
And you know
Yeah,
what?
maybe.
Everyone gets scared before they do something. I have stage fright. That
I
means
don't.
you care. Okay. Not helping.
Just kidding.
Oh, great.
I'm perfect. What are you talking about?
Oh my gosh.
At least we got you laughing, Rosa.
A character. I've had too many instances where I've been like, I'm really struggling with this, and then a person responds, well, I never struggle with that. And you're like, oh,
All right.
okay.
Oh, no.
I guess, I don't know.
Everyone has the things
Gosh,
to struggle
so
with.
funny. Yeah, okay.
And
Um,
your parents did this. Again, if they really put you and Ophelia in mind, they also did this out of love and belief.
yeah.
Not in a pressure way.
Right. No, they've never pressured me. It's not them, it's just me. Okay. Okay. Really,
Scoop
really
up
quick.
the negative thoughts. Scoop. Throw them away. Everyone
20
can do
more
that.
pounds of that in there, so, but
Yep.
get it off the top, I guess. Hey, really fast. There is probably a way to go to the fugue plane. I found out.
Wow.
Dad's notes. So that's what I did want to say really fast before we go. Just in case I forget later. You can go there with plane shift if we find someone take us there. That's a really powerful spell. But you need a tuning fork that's attuned to the fugue plane, which I don't even know where we would find that.
All my tuning forks are in my drawer at home.
Do you have
Oh
some?
no.
Oh, okay.
No, sorry. That was a bad joke.
You're really on a sarcastic one this morning, aren't you, Alize?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is how I
Um,
show my nerves.
Are you nervous?
No. Yes.
No.
Really, I don't want to get attacked again, and I am nervous about those Shar
Shards.
folks
Well,
coming
they were
around
nothing.
again. Oh yeah, I mean they fought pathetically, but I'm just saying I do. I wish.
Noted.
Single tear goes down.
Noted for later tonight.
I just,
Got in a
mentioning if the
trash.
whole.
D said that, not the other players, DM.
Yeah.
D said that we
Just
separate
take her
ourselves from her.
It's just, trying to protect ourselves is one thing, but then trying to protect and watch out and make sure that others in the temple. This city has a very interesting way that it's developed, and I don't want there to be any wars or any other alignments, or even to step out of this trial and flee and then there to be repercussions potentially for your aunt or anything.
Yeah.
I'm just it doesn't make sense, and that's why I think I keep bringing up the fact that I would really like to do something about that temple, but it's also probably not the best to either, and to just let sleeping dogs lie in that case.
To be honest, it's really weird to be on the opposite side of you're really freaked out by something, and I'm sitting there going, that's just the way that is. That's just the way Westgate is. So
I guess
that's kind of an interesting role reversal.
Yeah, there is something to be said. The chaos of the Feywilds and, factions going back and forth all the time at each other, but you don't really see those necessarily residing within the same city. So, or if you do, it's an in private thing. It's not that loud and flamboyant.
Yeah.
So, it's just, it throws me off, and it feels like there's a weird tension. And when there's unknown tensions, and I pick up on it, it makes me overly cautious.
Yeah.
I'm not freaked out. I'm just on
Freaked out.
guard. I'm cautious. Cautiously optimistic.
Yeah. Oh, really fast though, before I forget. Tuning fork, if we look out for it. But also if we wanted to get to the fugue plane, if someone had a portal to the fugue plane, or if we found a scroll that would make a portal to the fugue plane, kind of like your Feywild portals, actually, I'll say. It reminded me of that when I was reading about it. And I guess Kellamvor used to be on the fugue plane. I didn't know that.
Who? Wait, why does that name ring a bell?
He's the god of the dead that's dead. Well, missing, I guess.
Yeah, you've come across that name a few times in your travels regarding things with the spell plague. And then around this time of the Raven Queen's ascension, which was around the time of the second Sundering, that's usually when the Raven Queen took his place.
Mm-hmm.
Not good with history.
Do you think- Oh, go
Mhm.
ahead. Just, do you think the Raven Queen's people could help us get to the Fugue Plane if, like, she took over for Kellenvor?
There's a Raven's Queen people right there. So I'm pointing to Gideon.
I don't know if you know her very well, do you? Do you think, though, like... Anyway, I don't know. We can go to a temple or something at some point. I'm just thinking out loud now.
I
Can
could
you
always...
back of my hand.
Eloise said that there was a Feywild portal nearby, right?
Yes,
Mhm.
it's the one that I came through. It's located about a major lake, about a day and a half journey south of here. That'll lead you to a Fey crossing. You'll have to get to the center of the lake in order to get there, but it'll take you to a Fey crossing, which at that point you'll get into the Fey Wild. But as far as getting into a Fugue Plane, well, there are powerful mages within Evermeet. Queen Moonflower herself alone would be able to potentially do something.
I
Yeah, I
guess it
mean,
depends on
I
if you have an in or if you have an in, Alize.
well, being of my work, I'm not saying I'm high status by any means, but I mean, I know people, thousands of years of experience, apparently.
We
But
do like to stop at every vendor and merchant and get to know them when we're in the marketplace. So I could believe that.
no, I was actually thinking about sending a letter to my son, who works in the Autumn Court, to put out any ear for potential tuning forks or someone who might be able to help if they know
That
anybody.
might be
That was
good. Yeah, because it's not like I don't want to go to the Feywild, because it'd be nice to visit. It's been a really long time. But if time is so different over there, I'd be worried about how much time would pass here.
It can be different. It depends upon how long you spend there. If you spend longer than a day, then you do run the risk of potentially anywhere between 1 second to an entire day, maybe even a month passing. It really varies.
Mhm.
and I can't guarantee that my curse of the portals is going to also affect everyone,
And
or it'll be negated.
not to mention with Gideon, you'd be the only one that potentially may be affected with mind altering spells and things that I like. Where
Well, look
you
at that, and I'm already going to start losing memory in probably a few years anyway. So
well, more saying you'd forget your time in the Feywild altogether potentially.
that's sad.
These three, she points to Alize, Resident, and Rosa, being of elven descent and having Fey blood flow through them, will be immune to its effects.
Lame. So
Yeah.
But it is an option if you all desired to make your way. You could there'll definitely be powerful mages within Evermeet. Most likely they'll be able to assist in some capacity to get you to the Fugue Plane. But mages, even on here, you could probably find, but I no doubt they'd probably want something in return for such powerful magics.
Mm-hmm. It'd be expensive. It'd be really expensive.
Expensive either monetarily or something you might not even know about until 200 years later.
Okay. Well, that's all good to know. We can all think about it. If you want to write your son, maybe he would have a lead at least. See if it's worth looking into.
Yeah,
Resident
I
would
was
like
actually.
the Feywild.
He would. Very colorful.
I have liked all the pictures I've seen.
And then the illustrations definitely do not do it justice either. I was thinking about sending Cad. Now, we wouldn't have him for a little while, but I think it might be worth it to have security of him, at least knowing that he's one I could trust. And I'm not just throwing some poor male-carrying soul into the hands of the Fae.
Yeah.
You're
I'd
gonna
certainly
send
be
him
able to do it.
gallivanting?
Hmm?
Sorry, my bad. I was gonna say you're gonna send him gallivanting.
Guy venting, yeah. It's a new good word. What were you
Resident
saying?
nods.
LOA?
Cad looks as if you absolutely need me to do it, then I shall be able to do it.
Yeah, I mean, you know where Basil is,
Yes.
so... I was thinking about him, and if he's not available, go to Iris. And as a last resort, you can go to Aster, but we know he's a little
All over
lazy
the-
bone sometimes.
All over the place, to put it
Yeah.
mildly.
All right, I'll write a letter really quick, and give it to Cad, and then we'll...
You're one of my children that receives this, and you put it in order.
Dear Basil, Iris, Aster. There's like somebody
Dad.
else, and then the son.
And we know the order of favorites.
Yeah.
I know the order in which my children will respond to this.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So, with that, Cal will go ahead and obviously, imagine probably have it fastened onto like almost like a backpack.
I
of
make a
sorts.
tiny little cat backpack.
Yep.
And he'll have like a little parcel. She packs some like interesting things that she's just like collected this time. Some newer money. Not that they're printing money. Wink.
Right.
And put that. I'm just kidding. Can you imagine just like a Fae money laundering operation in which they just like make money? Like, okay, now I'm thinking about that. Anyways,
That
she
pretty
makes
much-
a little package.
Yeah, so that'd pretty much be a goblin scenario. So, yeah. But anyway, so as you go ahead and put this on Cad or Cal, he goes ahead and runs off, and you just see him take a little bit of flight as he starts to head southward to the major lake that LOA had described. So, all right.
And now we're out another pair of eyes for a while.
I think it's a good choice.
Yeah, at least we can trust him. I asked him to bring back some sweets for Rezavan to try, and Gideon as well, if he's able to. So.
Sounds fun.
I'll whisper over to Gideon too. Maybe I can figure out how to give you some of my blood to help you.
Oh, what?
Well, they said because the blood in my veins, I won't have things affect my mind, so I can maybe give you some of my blood and you can have the same.
Blood brothers.
Sure, yes.
Yeah, you know what? I mean, in theory, sounds like it'd work. We can look into that. Sure.
Okay, I will.
I think you're onto something, actually.
This is the most
See what I
brilliant
can
idea
do.
ever.
I'm saying, I mean, I don't know why everyone keeps saying we're not geniuses.
Maybe we can go everywhere if we get blood from everybody. Like all the
Uh-oh.
races.
This is for the Neuralis blood bank. Please, can you donate?
We
It
are
won't
his
take
blood.
very much. We are his blood. It will help everyone.
We all res blood.
You know, I just realized in Wins, you two were the really intelligent, like, science bros, and in this
Yeah.
one, you're just the dumbest
And we
boys.
deep dive the other direction.
Yeah.
To be fair, it wasn't on purpose for Gideon. I just ran out of stats to dump the stat into. And I said, how fun it would be. I can talk my way out of a bag, but I can't walk my way out of a barn.
But
It was
you, but
intentional for me.
but I like that it's like in one of those instances where you can see where the logic is kind of coming from, even though it's not.
Hmm.
Beautiful.
I don't know what you're talking about. I think it's spot on.
It's spot on.
The new champions of Neuralis, everybody.
Woohoo!
As Gideon's eyes just go. a
We
little
know
bit
Neuralis
cross-eyed.
doesn't judge.
So, So, all right. So then, as Cal goes ahead and makes his way off, you all, as a group, make your way toward the Temple of Selune. Elway is following you all as well. Eventually, you do make your way to the temple. Again, everything is well lit in this area. There's bits of holy fire that look to be almost like burning that of like silver at various points around pillars. And as you go ahead and approach, you do find that the tiefling man Grail, he appears to be wandering and just looking up at the massive Selune statue. He turns around, looks and welcome back, everybody. Hello, it's great to see you. She gives a slight nod. I trust you are here with an answers to what you wish to do next.
She says it really soft.
I was gonna say I
That's so
barely
softly we couldn't hear
I
you. So.
barely heard that.
I could barely hear me. She just like kind of mutters like, yeah.
Grail kind of leans in for a little bit and then kind of looks over, and Ophelia just kind of gives a slight nod, just to confirm everything. He then kind of leans back a little bit and goes, very well. If you'll forgive me for one moment, as he then steps into the center of the temple and casts a spell on himself, and you just see, almost with a booming voice echoing through the chamber, he says, everyone in the temple, please forgive me, but due to various reasons and a certain ritual that needs to be performed, I wish, if you are here and you are not a member of the clergy or paladins of Selune, then I regretfully must ask you to depart. We will see you all in later this afternoon. If you need anything, please return then. And may she guide you all in wisdom. With that, everyone kind of looks around, and the other clergy go ahead and help escort people out. It takes about a good 15 minutes or so, but eventually even the clergy go off into different areas of the room and to the temple. And it's largely just you all, Elway, Grail, and two other clerics who are adorned in a little bit more heavier armor with maces at their side. As the temple area is emptied, you do see that the lights also seem to be dimmed. It appears that it almost as the element of starlight is apparent. As Grail takes out from almost like a pouch what looks to be a jar of moonfire salve. And he then puts it onto a torch. Forgive me for that display, but something like this, we cannot have anybody know. A ritual requiring just private eyes is not unusual. So,
That makes sense.
as he puts on the moonfire salve, almost as like a bit of fat on a torch, he goes ahead and dips it into the silver fire. And it lights up as he slowly walks over in almost holy reverence, just standing straight up, and walks over to the statue, is where he slowly bows his head. He goes, why, Selune? These champions here wish to partake in your challenge, to prove themselves worthy of your blessing. Go ahead and roll. As that happens, almost as if from the statue, eyes seem to almost open up as they are glowing with white and almost like silver. And a light looks and observes every single one of you. I need everybody to go ahead and make a wisdom save for me real quick.
Yeah, if you get a plus
I
D4.
get a D4. That's so exciting.
You say dab.
Yep.
Yep.
Gideon.
Mark's still in DM mode, everyone.
I am sorry.
Yeah, I wrote it down here to Gideon that you have a D4 as a reminder for myself.
What did I have?
I heard
That's
Mark
one-
say
my one note
dad,
for the day.
and
He
I was
did.
like,
Oh.
what?
So,
He's
All right.
dad.
with that,
Also, it's starting to rain here. As soon as you said roll, standing there, it was like, whoa.
this is the second time this has happened. All right.
It's true.
With that, Alize,
22.
Gideon,
14.
Rezavan,
We are really bonded here because I got a 14 also.
Yeah.
Aw,
and Rosa.
brothers.
21.
Okay.
Weird jingle in my head. Brothers in arms, Gideon and Resident.
So, as it scans over all of you, and what did Ophelia?
Metal every day.
And Ophelia looks, and it kind of stops a little bit on Ophelia, and eventually, and you start to see at the base of the statue, suddenly a ring of silver light starts to form around to make an archway, and eventually the stone marble fades away and it shows almost a portal of sorts leading to stairs that go down into the depths. There are slight silver torch lights on either side. With that, Grell gives a nod, and as you go ahead, gives a nod as he goes ahead and gestures. Well, it seems that you all have been accepted.
Oh, that's good. While we're here, like in the middle, and especially maybe while it's scanning and stuff,
Yeah.
I think Rosa wants to offer like a prayer of her own.
Sure.
And she wants to pray, Selunite, I know you've done a lot to protect me, and I don't want to lose anything that's precious to you. So if it's supposed to be in our hands, then please make it obvious that it is, because I don't want to make a mistake.
I'll say go ahead and make a wisdom check for me, please.
You're just going to be playing something in the background. You're going to get bardic inspiration.
Oh, thanks. 17.
17.
If it's just straight wisdom.
Yeah, I'll be just straight wisdom in this instance. As you go ahead and reach on out and having this prayer being offered to Selune, you definitely feel almost like an element of warmth coming across you. That it feels like maybe this was indeed meant to be, is what you interpreted. Feels like almost like a warm, comforting hug.
Okay. Yeah, she like kind of dwells in the feeling for a minute, and then it seems like it's steeled her a little bit. Like she's still really nervous, but maybe she'll speak at a normal volume. So,
Whoa, not so loud.
you know. Okay.
As that happens, Grail will look at you all, and as a reminder, trials of the mind, spirit, and strength, that will guide you.
Thank you.
That
Watch out for those Shar people.
Yeah.
Oh, we always do.
Yeah, they attacked us last night.
that Grail gives a slight look over and Elway gives a nod. And we will definitely double our efforts to make sure that everything remains safe.
Yeah. Be careful up here, please.
That we will do. And with that, he looks to the other clerics. And you kind of look and you see their both their eyes kind of flash a little bit of white. The paladins have been alerted.
Okay, good.
Good luck.
Oh, you're going with.
Oh no, I'm saying to you out
Oh.
here.
And he goes, well, good luck to you as well. So, as you go ahead and eventually start to make your way downward, entering into this new area of the temple that you haven't seen before. It almost seems like you're entering into another element of reality to a certain extent. Going from the material plane to almost like a pocket dimension. As you start to enter and get downward and further and further, you see as this almost like a winding staircase going down, you start to reach the bottom, and as you do, you see a very simple room with a wooden door on one side, but then also a massive statue of Selune in the center of the room. And as you're looking around, you see what looks to be almost made out of like almost like blue glass. Several fragments kind of floating around with a little sphere, and a glowing sphere in the center is up on the biggest, up near the statue saloon. Almost seems to kind of float its way down toward you. What do you all do?
So it's
Fair.
glass?
It
Like a glass?
It looks like glass. There's like a glowing sphere in the center, and there's almost like shards of blue glass floating around it.
Do I recognize anything about that, considering my dad was a worshiper?
Anyone can go ahead and make a religion check. Rosa, you have advantage.
Yeah.
Ooh.
23. 5.
Okay,
3.
Gideon
9.
and
Hey.
Rezavin.
5.
Well, fittingly, none of you recognize what this creature is at all. And even Ophelia seems kind of lost as to what this creature is. But Rosa, you realize this is something known as a moonshade.
Okay.
There's said to be fragments of the moon that have fallen to Toril, brought to life via magic of Selune herself. Be it the god or the celestial body, it's not really sure. But they are servants and protectors of Selune, and are incredibly rare to come across.
Ooh.
So you know that they are neither dead or neither undead or celestial, but rather considered more elemental. It's not necessarily sure what they are.
Do I know if it speaks like common, or do you know how like elementals have their own
Yeah.
language?
It depends, but it's possible.
Okay. Yeah, I think Rosa will kind of like gasp when she recognizes it. Oh. It's a moonshade shard. Right? Moonshade? Moonshade?
Moonshade.
Just a
Yep.
moonshade.
As it kind of descends down to you three, hearing you say this, goes, "Yes, you may refer to me as Willick." Willick.
Willick?
Yes.
Hi, Willick. It's an honor to meet you.
And as it's speaking, you notice that the little ball in the center almost glows a little bit brighter each time it talks. And goes, and it is an honor to meet you, champions of Saloon, and those willing to partake in the trial of sorts.
Oh, yeah.
It kind of goes up to you all and kind of examines you slowly. You do feel, even though it's not close to you, it's about 5 feet away, it is very cold. And it kind
Not a
of,
cold thing.
yeah, it kind of looks over. Goes, I thought I recognized you two. Kind of gestures once to you, Rosa, and then to Ophelia. Your mother, Sabine, was very wise in her construction of these challenges.
Oh, did you help her make this?
In some ways, I watched over everything.
Does that mean Selunite was directly involved? Or how did you know to come here?
Well, I came here under directive of Selune herself, since it is her artifact, wanting to make sure that the temple was... What challenges, I should specify, were to her liking.
Oh, so she gave the rubber stamp of approval.
Yes,
Oh. Okay.
I am here to watch over you and your assessment, and determine if you are worthy of Saloon's Sundering Shard.
Have you just been down here by yourself this whole time?
I do not mind.
You don't mind?
It is a blessing to be able to serve the goddess.
Okay, so you're not lonely or anything?
I do not understand the concept of loneliness nor time.
Oh. Well, that's really good in this circumstance, then.
Yes, indeed.
Okay. So how does this work?
You see, the glass almost like makes like a slight like chime sound as you see it rotate, and again more particles go floating about. Weirdly, even though it doesn't have a face, you can sense it's almost turning, or I should they're almost turning. Looking at you will be met with a series of 3 challenges. Pass one, and the next one will be made open and available to you. Pass the next one, it'll be open and available. If you fail, then, well, you fail. Things are done. You're deemed not worthy to be able to ascertain Saloon's blessing.
Is there like a redo just
Yeah.
in case?
Like an appeal process.
No.
Objection. Just kidding. I'm just gonna shut up.
Okay. I mean, I'm sure no one else has tried this, right?
No. No one has been made aware that Saloon's blessing resides
Yeah.
in these challenges.
Yeah. Okay. I guess that makes sense.
You got this? We got this. We're all in this together.
Yes, I'll be watching over everything. But I cannot give hints nor guidance. Mike froze at the right time. Either way, Willick looks over, kind of flies over and gestures to the wooden door. Your first challenge awaits, if you so desire.
Are there others like you down here, Willick?
I cannot answer that.
Probably yes. Okay,
Well,
cool.
yeah,
That's good
actually,
to know.
I do have a question. If
Yes.
you have other friends of Saloon or servants of Saloon that are down here, are we I don't want to fight anything that's innocent or
If you have to fight something, it'll be made clear.
and it'll be okay.
That is part of the challenge.
Okay, it won't hurt anything.
Not
Would your
necessarily.
mother really make you fight things like that?
Who knows if it was made for me? It could have been made for anyone.
Mm.
Yeah, actually, Willick, do you know that? Was this... There he goes.
You asked him if there's if you knew something about mother.
I just wanted to ask, was she making the trials with anyone specific in mind, or was it to anyone?
He looks. They're kind of looking at it and go, It was more of a general thing, as a safeguard to make sure that those unworthy did not obtain the item.
Okay, that makes sense.
So-
Okay, thanks.
They give a nod, and as that happens, the other door stands before you as the first challenge awaits. And that is where we'll go and take a break for tonight, as we're trying to get some air nut stuff figured out here, folks. Thank you all so much for understanding. We're getting everything figured out right now. But yes, we'll be back here in a few moments. Stay tuned. welcome back, everybody. If you're just now joining us, our heroes have currently descended into the challenges of Saloon to prove themselves worthy of Saloon's blessing, a sundering shard, where they met a moonshade known as Willick, where they have provided various instructions to the party and are meant to be a guide and also observer of the challenges. As they stand before the door, waiting for you all, what do you all do? All right.
You ready?
Yeah, I'll just give a little nod to Rosa and just, you can do this.
I'll pat her shoulder and Ophelia's shoulder.
I want to hold Ophelia's hand.
Ophelia will grab your hand and give a little squeeze.
Okay.
Dean just looks down at his hands and everyone else is in overdrive. Well, let's do this. I'll make sure to protect you guys from anything that happens, and Rosa, following behind you.
Thank you.
Good.
Okay, let's get this over with.
So, you go ahead, open up the doors. There's a slight whine to the hinge as the rusted hinges kind of open up ever so slightly. And you look, as you see about a 35 foot room by 40 or 45 feet or so room. But you see that there are about 3 stone statues of gargoyles fixed in different positions.
Do these gargoyles look very similar in build to the ones that I had at the temple?
I'll say go ahead and make an investigation check, and go ahead and put yourselves onto your tokens onto the battlefield, onto the map, please.
All right. Investigation. Nat 20 for a 19.
Oh.
We come from the top or the bottom?
The top. But yeah. So as you're kind of looking over, I'll get Ophelia onto this field here real quick.
Rosa just ran across the room.
No, never.
As you see, Ophelia is she's nearby. As you kind of look over, with that natural 19, with that natural 20 for 19, got to get the verbiage correct. You are examining over them, and these do not appear to be like the other statues, or say the other gargoyles that you encountered. And as you're kind of examining it, you hear a slight as a bass and sound goes to the entire chamber. You feel the ground shake before you, and there's a slight, almost sonic sound, just this slight ringing going through your head. And at that moment, everybody go ahead and roll for initiative.
I didn't do it. And it continues. El natural 20s.
Oh
Nice.
my gosh.
Want to roll? I had so many disadvantaged natural 20s last night. I'm excited not to have that tonight. I'm going to roll a lot of.
All right. So as you're going down, we'll go ahead and Alizane,
Dirty 20.
Gideon,
21.
Rezavan,
19.
Rosa.
19.
Okay. Dexterities for
Nice.
Rezavan and Rosa. What are your dexterity scores?
17.
Less than him.
Okay, so you'll act as an 18 then, and then
We're all in a row.
Gideon, what's your dexterity score?
Man, I thought I was going first. Never go first. 12.
Ophelia's gonna act as a 22.
You're
Yeah.
all in a row.
You
Straight in the
guys
line.
literally
Straight.
somehow got a straight. Like
We did it. The only thing that
That's it,
beats us
you
is a
won.
royal flush, right? So
a flush would also beat you. Yeah.
okay.
So straight is good, but
Straight.
they're it's like second.
guess.
It's like the second or third best hand.
We're not
you can get.
unstoppable here.
Yep.
If I was an elf, maybe we get the flush. My bad.
So,
Yep.
but
Teach them
it,
blood
Share your
suit.
blood. Maybe we can.
it's been a while since I've done poker. But anyway, as you're kind of looking at this, the room is currently there's not a lot going on in the room outside of that sound that you heard. Ophelia is kind of looking around the room and just saying like, anyone got any ideas? And she's gonna go ahead and going up to one of the gargoyle statues, but kind of just wait to see what to go ahead. And Gideon, you're up.
Yeah. So is the sonic sound still going on?
Sonic sound kind of tapered off for a split second.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of do the same thing, I think. Yeah, I'm just gonna be like, well, he starts putting his glaive together. Rosa, following your lead, and I'll hold my action in case any of the gargoyles become aggressive, and I'll melee the guy in front of me.
Okay. With that, Alize, you're up.
Okay. Yeah, they're not looking aggressive, right? It's just kind of okay. She's gonna go. I have 35. She's gonna go around here and aim at the furthest down one with her bow at the moment. So.
Right. So we got one. So Ophelia's at the far off one, Gideon's at the closest one, and Alize is currently aiming at the one that's farthest at the room, closest to the opposite door. With that, holding an action for them to become aggressive. Rezovan, you're up.
I will. Do I see the source of that thumping that we heard?
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Like what part of the room it came from or anything? Let's see. 13
The door's just unlocked. You're
plus
supposed to just
5.
go straight
18.
18. As you're kind of looking around, you see that you don't necessarily see the source of that sound, but with the 18, you're examining and you're looking, and the statues seem to be almost pulsating with that sonic energy.
Okay. Okay. I'll just say, I think the statues are moving, and I will tell Rosa maybe we should move to the corner, and I will move to here, and just have my bow ready for an action to if something attacks anybody, I'll shoot it.
Okay. With that, Rosa, you're up.
So I don't know if you asked the question about this or if it was two separate things. The sonic-y noise, what would that be? Like, would I know what that is?
I'll say for that, you can go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Oh, I don't know. A 14.
14. It's hard to tell, but most likely it was activated the moment the door was shut.
Oh, okay. Like a signal to them maybe or something. And Resident saw them moving.
We saw them pulsating with sonic energy.
Okay. Could I maybe see if it looks like it's a reactive thing where if they're hit, that's when it reflects back or something?
Tell you what, I'll go ahead and say that you can go ahead and make an insight check on this. This will be another check, and that'll be another free one that you can get. Past that, you'll
Okay.
probably start to use bonus actions and stuff like that.
That's fine. 21.
As you're kind of looking over it, it seems that that's not necessarily the case. It's possible that if these are genuine statues, there's probably another effect based upon what you're able to ascertain with the Arcana check that you had. But their exact effect is hard to tell at this moment.
I guess for now, I'll cast Shillelagh on my staff.
Okay.
And I'll, as my bonus action, and then as my action, I'll just take the dodge action. I don't really want to charge in. I want to see what's up first before I make a move. So she's almost like, I know everyone's like waiting for her signal, but she doesn't even look like she's not trying to be scared or frozen. She's more just trying to like understand it. So
Yeah. So, as you do, Gideon, the statue that's in front of you is pulsating with this sonic thunder energy. You see things build up in its mouth. As it does, screams go spreading out as you see a bit of sonic energy comes surging out right in front of it and hits the wall. And then
So not,
yep. Yes, Gideon?
so not towards him,
No.
towards the other wall. Okay.
Towards the other wall. They do not become sentient. They still seem to be statues. As the second one goes, and same thing, a blast of sonic energy goes, but it goes and it faces the wall toward where the other creature is. And then the third one goes, and it goes to the wall opposite of the other statue. And then, as we go back to the top of the order, you hear another bit of sonic energy going through as the room vibrates and shock and shakes. I need everyone to go ahead and make for me a Constitution saving throw. Ophelia. Ooh. Ophelia rolled a 1. Alize.
Yes.
Con save.
Not that, Dealey. Con save +5. Dirty 20.
Okay. Gideon.
22.
Rezavan.
22.
Rosa.
I didn't realize I was muted. 6.
All right. So, Rosa and Ophelia, you all feel the really big effects of this thunder wave as it fills the room, and you see the statues almost start to get charged up again. And at that point, Ophelia and Rosa are going to take 8 points of thunder damage, and everyone else is going to take 4 points of thunder damage.
He's ringing.
So with that, back to Ophelia. She goes, these things didn't attack. What should we do? And she's going to go ahead and look around. She has no idea. She rolled a 1 on perception.
Panicking.
And with that, Gideon.
Oh, well, he's kind of having the glaive slack a little bit. I'll just try and examine this thing. Does it look like I can interact with the gargoyle at all?
Go ahead and make perception check for me.
Rolling crazy good today. 19.
19. As you're looking, it does not seem to be bolted to the floor.
Well, I'll just try and move it. Straight. I'll try and move it 1 square to the left.
So to face the one that's labeled number 2?
See labels, but
Oh,
yeah, I'd move it here.
perfect. All right. So as you go ahead and do so, go and make an athletics check for me.
All right. Well, it's always the strength ones that I don't do well on. Why? 11.
11. Well, either way, you're strong enough with an athletics check to be going, go about 5 feet. It takes a lot of effort. It will, with an 11, it will take your action to go ahead and push it over.
Sure.
But you are able to push it over.
I mean, I don't know if it does anything, but it yelled that way.
Not bad. That's not bad.
All right. With that, Alize, you're up.
All right. So they didn't attack. Sorry, I've been going through all of my stuff, trying to see what was gonna be best. I don't know if a bow, because my bow isn't magic. I guess I'll just strike at this with my sword instead.
Which one?
Sorry, the closest one here
Okay.
to me.
All right.
And kind of get...
Yeah.
Mhm.
I would say go ahead and make an attack roll.
Okay. Ooh. A 12.
As you go ahead, strike once, ting, you see sparks fly against the stonework of the statue. Unfortunately, it does not manage to find purchase on the gargoyle statue.
Okay, can I try again?
Yeah, multi-attack. You're able to.
Okay.
Or
Hey.
extra attack, I should say.
25.
This time you're able to go ahead and find it as you go ahead and carve into the stone. Go ahead and make a go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. And it shot a supersonic blast thing at the wall too, right?
The other one, that one did. As Gideon moved it over, yeah, it was basically like a bit of like a sonic wave going out for like thunder damage and stuff like that.
Okay. I'm not gonna put anything into this necessarily. That is 7.
Okay. As you go ahead and strike at it, you see sparks fly as it carves into it. It did damage, but it's a sword hitting stone, so it's kind of it's kind of rough.
Yeah. Okay, well, that's all I can really do. So.
All right. With that, Revenant, you are up.
He'll look over to Gideon. Just, you're moving them.
I mean, he's not attacking, and maybe they're supposed to hit each other. I don't know.
So he'll kind of look at the two in front of him, and he'll, Rosa, can you help me move this? And I'll move up and try to push this one with Rosa when she gets here.
Sure.
Down 1 space to there. So they're facing each other then, right?
Those two will be facing each other, yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I'll try.
I guess she might help him, but I also had one thing I wanted to do, so it sort of depends on if you'll let me do it as like a glance and then an action.
Sure.
Yeah, so I don't know if you want to wait till you get to my turn or not.
All right. Well, it is your turn, so
Okay, I didn't. Yeah, okay. Well, what I wanted to decide first before I start moving them around is if I look at the wall, does it look like there's certain places maybe that those lasers, quote unquote, need to strike? Or does it seem more like they are intended to strike each other?
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Okay. 19.
19. As you look, you don't necessarily see anywhere where they're like necessarily intended to hit, but with the 19, you're able to look into the stone and see that the thunder wave, more or less, that they hit, not the actual spell, but for all intents and purposes, that's you look and you see it did a bit more damage to the stonework than anything. So it's possible that these gargoyles are meant to be positioned in a way to hit each other. It's possible.
Okay. There's a door in front of us too?
Yes.
Is that a stone door?
It's a wooden door.
It's a wooden door. Okay. Because that was the other thing is it,
Yeah.
like, do we blast the door? Well, okay. For now, we'll go with the having them hit each other plan. So I will help Resident if I can still use an action to do that.
You absolutely can, as you're just
Okay.
glancing around. So with that, as you go ahead and both push, go ahead and make athletics check for me, the two of you.
Let's see. Oh,
I'll offer her help, the aid action,
Okay.
so you can have advantage.
oh no. I don't think it's moving.
Okay.
It is a 5.
All right. As you go ahead and do so, you both try to move it, but nothing happens. It stays there, unfortunately.
I'll say, Alizade, stop hitting it and come move it, please.
You got your sister right there.
Oh, Ophelia, so sorry, I forgot.
What am I,
Yeah.
chopped liver?
So yeah, Ophelia will gets the idea of what to do and go ahead and help.
Yeah, thank you.
As then it goes to the gargoyles. As the statue that you moved, Gideon, it gives out a scream of just and hits the one right in front of it, and suddenly it explodes in a bit of stone and dust. It is gone.
Whoa.
You're welcome, but I'm sorry.
All right. The other one would have gone, but then the third one in front of you, basically the three here, screams and hits the other wall as bits of more chunks go flying out. And as that happens, you hear the room shudder again. I need everyone to go ahead and make another con save for me.
Where? Okay. 10.
10? All right.
12.
17.
12 for Rosa, 17 for Rezavin. Alize?
Also a 17.
Okay. So
Twins!
Ophelia, Alize, and Rezavin, you definitely do feel it a bit more. But Gideon and Rosa, there's just something about it that hits you even harder with it. And Gideon and Rosa, you both take 16 points of thunder damage,
Ooh.
as Alize, Rezavin, and Ophelia only take 8. All right, Ophelia is up. She's going to go ahead and try and see... do we just try to push it to the other direction? Opposite
Like in the line of
the first one? Or potentially push this, grab it and pull it up?
yeah.
All right. So she'll go ahead and do that. Natural 20. As
Thanks, girl.
she goes ahead and
And
just
spinach.
grabs in and just pulls the other one up. As Gideon, you are up.
I guess face it towards each other. I
So-
mean, one's going to destroy the other one before it goes off, though.
I don't know.
Waiting on Rosa. You're
Do
my
they-
paralegal.
Do they go off simultaneously?
Possibly. For all intents and purposes, they basically go off simultaneously for combat,
Oh.
but like
Okay.
it's the order of combat and how things work. So
Is it like, if we make sure, especially their turn to facing each other, they might shoot to destroy each other, is the hope?
possibly.
Okay.
Give it a try? Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure.
Sure.
My ears are
All right.
ringing. I can't even hear you guys.
What?
All right. So Gideon, are you gonna try and turn
Oh.
it?
Yeah, I'll grab it by the horns. I'm just trying to turn
Okay.
it towards.
This honestly, for your character's strength of like an 18, you are easily able to go ahead and twist it, things of that nature to get it. Alza, is there anything you're doing in the meantime?
I guess trying to help. I'm not strong. But
More
I'll
support.
just say both gargoyles are already facing each other.
Yeah. So you might not need to do anything in that story.
okay. I mean, if they're gonna be taking care of each other, I think she's just gonna like
Yeah.
step
You have any healing
back.
for Rosa?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't have any.
Oh, I thought you
healing.
healed. Okay. My bad. I thought you healed. My bad. Sorry.
You did too, do you not?
Could
No.
have sworn you did.
I thought you've had cure wounds for ages.
My,
I have aid that gives
That might be what we're thinking of.
point
Did
boost.
you get rid of cure wounds? Did you used to have it, and then you got rid of it?
I know she's mentioned being able
Yeah.
to cure as she connects to that Fey magic. She's
Oh.
mentioned that she's had that ability in the past, but
Gotcha,
the
maybe,
magic's
yeah.
still coming back.
Yeah.
So it's been in a eventually I should be able to do this, but I don't have that connection right now.
Fair
It's
enough.
still not
Okay.
strong enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I have a health potion I can give you, but that's about it.
All right. So in that case, Rezavid.
Yeah, I'm gonna recommend we back away a little bit, but as I move over, I'm gonna do a cure wounds on Rosa. So you heal 6,
Thanks.
and then I'm gonna back a little ways away from the statue.
Fair enough. With that, Rosa.
Yeah, I'll back away too. Does Ophelia? I feel like Ophelia is tougher than me, but she's taken some damage. Does she look pretty bad, or
Go ahead and make a quick medicine check.
14?
14. She's looking pretty beat up, but at the same time, looks like she could probably take a few more hits. But you also know that she could potentially heal herself too.
Sure. Okay. I took quite the beating with that, so I'll just throw cure wounds on myself too. Just a first level.
All right.
Okay. That is 10 back.
10 back. Excellent.
Mhm.
So, as you go ahead and do that and heal, both gargoyles charge up and fire at each other and manage to go ahead and explode. As
Da-da-da-da-da.
the room comes to a calm, and you just hear Willick, "Oh, excellent job figuring out putting your minds to things and being able to figure out the ability of having to use your abilities and the gargoyles in different ways. But your next challenge awaits." As the door in front of you unlocks.
Resident mutters to himself, I thought that was the strength one, as he couldn't even move this gargoyle.
I was worried I was gonna have to roll strength, so I rolled it, and it was like a 2. And I was like, oh, good, so that means it's a 1.
Woohoo!
Gotta love it.
I like these tests. I think I could have done this all by myself.
Right.
I'm just joking. I wouldn't have been able to figure that out.
Well, thanks for moving them. That was great.
Ophelia looks, yeah, that was great. So she goes ahead and gets a few lay on hands on herself.
Is everyone else okay? Do I need to heal before we go into the next room?
Yeah, I'm
Fine.
going to cruise
Just
myself as well.
Eardrums hurt.
Oh.
Oh,
I'm down a little bit, but let me see what I get.
I calculated that in the wrong direction, and for a brief moment there, Ophelia dropped to the ground.
Oh no.
Oh, Ophelia!
I'm just a little down, but I should be okay for now.
Okay. Well, I'll bring out Puffy soon if we need him.
Sounds good.
All right.
Okay.
So second challenge is the door, right?
Just opening the door.
Yeah, we always struggle with doors.
It's already unlocked.
Oh, okay.
Was it locked the whole time? I was kind of wondering that if
figured
it was
it out.
like
Yes.
straight through.
The door is locked the whole time. It only opens once the challenge is complete.
I would have been trying the door instead of the gargoyles. All right.
All right.
There should be like a mindset challenge where you think the door's locked, but as soon as you have the positive mindset that it's unlocked, it actually unlocks. But you're just sitting there with the party being
That
like, it's
is-
locked.
That is almost as worse
Diabolical.
as one of the that puzzle that like Jacob from XP Level 3 was talking about, say please and enter or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
One of like his
So like the
early
countdown button,
videos.
personally.
But anyway, as you go ahead and enter into the second room, you see that this room is basically empty, save for the thing that lurks in the center, which seems to be a massive silver fire. And it does feel to be almost like 10 feet in length and width. And
You. Go ahead.
as you all enter, let me go ahead and get Ophelia in here. As you all enter, suddenly the room starts to become almost like a dark void, save for the silver light that's in front of you.
Do I recognize the flame?
Go ahead and make a religion check.
Guidance.
Oh, thanks. Just straight roll.
Yeah, just a straight roll.
14.
14. Even with that, you recognize and you look, you've seen this flame before, even in the rituals that you've done before with the soul gems, and cleansing them. This appears to be almost that of moonfire.
Yes, I wondered. And remind me all the purposes it is to cleanse. What are some of the other purposes of it?
It's a holy fire that's typically blessed by Selune. Usually it's granted by the powers of a full moon. And it is done for the purposes of cleansing any rituals and rites that may exist within the Selunite faith or temple. So it can be used for all types of purposes. In fact, it even seemed that Grail himself used maybe a version of Moonfire in order to activate this temple of these challenges of sorts, especially with the Moonfire salve.
Resvin will look to Rosa to say, what was the second thing he said we would be tested on? That was the mind and strength.
Strength. And
Spirit.
I already forgot. I'm so sorry.
Spirit.
It was spirit. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're good.
Yeah, spirit.
What does the spirit have to do with this?
Soul.
Well,
Maybe you have to look at the fire favorably and have a good spirit about it.
is it like dangerous to touch? Do I know?
It's not necessarily dangerous, unless you are those of evil of heart. It doesn't
I
burn like a normal fire, I'll say that.
Yeah. I'll like go up to look at it.
As you go ahead... Yes, Gideon?
I was gonna say maybe we're supposed to step through it.
Sort of what I'm wondering.
So, you're gazing into the fire, Rosa?
I'm trying to figure it out.
As you go ahead and look into the fire, you start to feel yourself be drawn into it. And you start to feel yourself almost start to become detached. And I'm going to need you to go ahead and make for me a wisdom saving throw.
I got a 14.
You look, and as you start to fade, you just hear, all of you hear this booming voice, though gentle. Glance inward and show the strength of your spirit. And Rosa, as you start to drift off, what is Rosa's greatest fear?
Greatest fear. She has so many. How do you pick? I would say the continued suffering of the people she loves, which is always something that's really scary. You know, it doesn't matter who the enemy is, really, like, because it could be anyone that decides they have enough power or that they want to. But I think on top of it, especially like with the pressure of like getting this really important object, that the suffering was because it was brought on by her. Not that she would mean to, but like if, you know, you try to help and you make it worse, or, you know, just like she always talks about that all the time. So that, I think, is reflective of her greatest fear, is causing suffering.
Yes. As you begin to drift inward, you look and you see yourself having Selunite's blessing. You've seen the carvings of it, you've seen the drawings of it, and this circlet, the bands around it that look almost like bits of rope tied together in silver with a crescent moon in the center, and you have it. And suddenly, but as you look around, there's your companions, Alize, Gideon, Revenant, and Ophelia, and even Eloe. They're on the ground, wounded, bleeding, and seemingly almost on the verge of death, just as a means to be able to accomplish getting this thing. And Ophelia looks up. How could you do this to us?
Do I talk?
You can?
I never know in these.
You're good?
Is this a cinematic or am I picking the dialogue options? I don't know. I didn't mean to. I'm trying to like heal, frantic.
Yeah.
There's not a thought. Yeah.
As you're trying to heal, the wounds just don't seem... It wasn't worth it. So, as you all are witnessing, you've heard the voice say, look into the fire, show the test of your strength, and you're just seeing Rosa get lost in the fire. What are you all doing?
I'm gonna instantly take out my instrument and be like, "We have your back, Rosa. Whatever you need to do, you can get through it." And I'll give her bardic inspiration.
Oh.
Okay.
I am going to step forward and look in as well, seeing if I can help her in any way, or if it's just going to do something to me. So we'll see.
As you look into the fire, also make a wisdom saving throw for me, Revenant.
Is a 18.
You look at Rosa, you just see her eyes are filled with this silver fire. And then you look down and you feel yourself also starting to drift off. What's Revenant's greatest fear?
Feel like at this point it would be what's his face? Mr. Eli.
Yeah.
Whatever his name is.
Eli Blackmore.
Capturing me and getting the book and using it to accomplish whatever goals he has.
So, as you do, you blink and your eyes open, and you see yourself in that castle that you visited just a few days ago through a spirit walk of sorts. And you look down and you are strapped to a table. Ankles are tied to it. Your wrists are tied to it. And even by the neck, you're strapped to it. And you look, and opposite of you, you see your father, who is just skin and bone, just being drained. As Eli looks over with the book in hand, and thank you so much. As reward, I give you the gift of saying goodbye to your father.
Ouch.
I feel like at this point he would start crying and just look at everybody who's in the room and like almost like pleading up to Neuralis too. Just I'm sorry. And just keep repeating that.
Plead all you want. I'm the only one that will hear you. And while that's going on, Alize, what are you doing?
I think she's watching between the two who are looking in and seeing, because they kind of see, I mean, they have that, like you said.
Yeah.
So it kind of seems like they're in a trance, right?
Best way to put it.
Okay. And what's Ophelia doing?
Ophelia is kind of looking over and goes, should we look in or help them in some regard?
I'll be happy to look over. if you want to take a look on yourself
With that,
and for yourself for this.
she'll go ahead and look on in. And okay. You look and you just see her again go into a slight trance. So
Okay, she's just gonna kind of be watching over everybody then.
Okay. With that, going to Rosa, as you are currently looking over, go ahead and make for me another wisdom save.
I have. Did you give me a bardic inspiration, Mike? Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it gets better. I'll use the or I'll use the bardic thing just for good measure.
I mean, you can always keep it. I think it's like 10 minutes. So.
No, I'm gonna use it. Just because, you know, who knows what the DC is with Selunite.
Yeah.
Like herself, maybe it's 25. 16. I rolled 16 plus. I'm looking at Eleonora. Don't look at that. It's like, why is Rose's charisma save plus 9? That doesn't make any sense. Okay. Plus 6. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29.
29.
The
All
bardic
right.
inspiration.
As you go ahead, you hear Ophelia just say to you, "It wasn't worth it." But something within you at that moment starts to realize this isn't right. This isn't where you were before.
Yeah, I almost get jolted out a little bit and look around. I want to see if like I can see where I am, or like, you know how like when you're in a bad dream and then you're trying to figure out like, wait, what led up to this? Like she's trying to like follow the connection back to where she remembers last to try and like.
Since you're trying to recall points of connections and decipher the truth, I'll say that this will go ahead and be an insight check.
Okay. 13, 14. 19.
19. You start to recall, look back. You remember something about a flame and a voice saying, test the strength of your will and things of that nature. And you realize this isn't real. This is a vision.
Oh, Ophelia, I can't look at you. I know this isn't real anymore, but I just, oh no.
And the moment you say this isn't real, your eyes blink and you see before you the fire. And you look, you see your friends. You see Revenant next to you, also drawn to the fire. And then you look over and Ophelia is next to the fire. Well done.
Thanks. Thanks, Mike.
Alize's gonna pat her back.
Oh my gosh, they're looking in. They're probably seeing horrible things right now.
There's probably a tear
Bad in there?
out of on Revenant's face.
Oh,
right?
no!
That'd be safe to assume, Mark.
You see.
The worst thing, everyone dying. It was really bad. Yeah, look, Revenant's crying. I'll guidance him.
Guidance doesn't help on saves.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Guide the
Still
checks,
get the
bless the
guidance.
saves.
Can I help you? I can help you.
I'll keep playing. I'm just saying Neuralis is still with us, and I'll give you the Bardic Inspiration.
Okay.
Last one of the day.
Do anything to assist Rosa and Alize? On Revenant or Ophelia?
I
Yeah,
think
does
I'll go and look at Ophelia as well. And again, I'm checking between the two and kind of trying to like...
Revenant, you definitely do see tears. Ophelia, you almost see like her fist is clenched.
Okay. She'll hold her hand
Okay.
if Rosa's not. You're trying to assist Resvin?
I'm kind of, yeah, I mean, I almost, and you can be on one side of them, but I almost would try and like help both of them somehow, even like by like holding their hands like on either side. You could take the other. I'm not trying to like push you out of the way. I'm just trying to like
Yeah.
remember my
I'll go on
big
the other side
sister
then.
tendencies. Yeah.
Yeah. And then motion for Gideon to be on the other side of Resvin then, so we're kind of like Gideon, Resvin, Rosa, Ophelia, me. And we can just make a nice hand-holdy circle. But don't look at the fire unless apparently you want to look at something.
I ain't looking at that thing.
Right.
I'm not looking at that thing.
So, as all three of you are assisting with Resvin and Ophelia, Resvin, you just hear Eli with taunting you saying, "Only I can hear you."
With the 18 I rolled, do I believe this is real?
At this point, go ahead and make another wisdom save. Because with the 18, you perceive this as real.
Okay.
It is high.
Well, I'm not. That's a high roll for me, so we'll see if I even beat that.
Well, you do have Bardic Inspiration, just as a reminder.
It's a D6, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
And a guidance for no reason.
Yeah, I'm not even possible to beat it with the roll I just had. So that's a 10.
Okay.
So.
You seem to be convinced that this is just real, though you definitely do feel something of a presence from somewhere else. It's hard to tell where, but you are convinced that you're looking at your father dying in front of you. Eli has the book. It's starting to open it. I wonder what secrets Neuralis was hiding.
So if he believes this is real, in his desperate state, he's going to attempt to do that Blessing of the Raven Queen to like bamf over there and try to grab the book and take it from his hands.
All right. So this is where things get a little. This is where things get a little weird,
Yep.
because you feel yourself get bamfed over and try to go ahead and grab Eli and the book, and those of you holding on to Resvin's hand, you feel him shift away from you and suddenly appear on the opposite side of the room. I'll actually go and see. Yep, that's where you wind up. As you poof, and he is currently in the darkness, though you can kind of make out his shape a little bit with some of the dim light. But Resvin, you are convinced that whoosh, you're going for the book, and you can go ahead and make an athletics check.
At least you didn't go in the fire.
Fire didn't hurt.
That is a total of 1.
One. He looks, he takes you and slams you onto the ground. He goes, "A valiant effort, boy. I appreciate it. But you're going to have to do a lot better than that."
All right.
All right.
Is it back to us being able to help?
So, well, first we have to see if Ophelia breaks out. As you look, suddenly she blinks. You're
good. You're good. You're good.
She kind of just rests her head on your shoulder.
I like put my hand on her head.
They had you all. Every single one of you. They were torturing every single one of you. All I could do was sit back and watch as I was chained.
That is pretty bad. It's pretty bad. It's okay. It's okay. It's not real.
Bad fire.
Well,
Yeah,
she looks
Resvin!
All right, now you're back to be able to try and assist. I'll say at this point, Reservin, do go ahead and take for me 5 points of psychic damage.
Okay. Does Ophelia have a paladin aura?
She is not high enough level for that. She's a little bit of thing. She's a little bit of multi-classed into stuff, just because going
Okay.
into the flavor of how that she took a little while to get her oath.
She meandered around. She had too many options. She was excited about.
She may have taken a few levels. She may have been a little bit of a fighter for a bit just before finally landing on paladin.
Funny.
Checks out. Okay.
I had
Yeah, 'cause
something
I-
if you were.
Yeah, go ahead. I don't really have anything that can help.
I'm starting to walk over towards Reservin, still playing the music, but I'm starting to chant, or it's like he's attempting to try and do some of the chants that Reservin did this morning, but it's kind of like I'm actually having a memory back when I tried to learn Latin for the first time. So it's like, you know, it's a real bad accent too, you know, trying to say like domine, you know, that kind of thing. But I'm going to cast Minor Illusion in front of him, and I'm going to try and get him to be convinced that Neuralis' messenger is there before him and feel that cold and like that grave and that coldness around him, because I know that's supportive to him.
Go
and
ahead.
have that be that person, basically tell him it's not real.
Yeah, go ahead and make for me a charisma check.
All of you get to see what he looks like now too. That's fun.
Natural 20.
Okay. As you look, you're able to conjure up this perfect visage of, for lack of a better term, basically what the Grim Reaper looks like. Faceless cloak with skeletal hands.
His bestie.
So you're able to go ahead, hold that before it. It's a spot on image.
I'll like run over there and try and like I'll grab his hand and just be like, Resident, it's not real. Whatever you're looking at, it's not real, okay?
Go ahead and make for me a persuasion check.
Her best stat. Rolled a 19 on the die, plus 2, 21.
Okay. Alize, are you assisting in any way?
Again, I think she's kind of being at the ready, but I don't know if there's anything she directly like do in this, because it seems between the image and Rosa in particular being more like right there might.
Okay. So, as we come back to Reservin, you're slammed on the ground with Eli looking you right in the face and just smiles with this massive grin, as though he's officially won. And as you do, you suddenly look over and you see off in the distance a familiar visage of the messenger that you've spoken to before. And you just hear a faint voice of saying, it's not real.
To recognize the voice.
It seems like Rosa.
He just kind of looks over at his friend, and this isn't real.
And
Kind of looks around.
go ahead and make a wisdom save for me with advantage at this point.
Okay. Still got that bardic inspiration too. Let's... First roll's on that one, so I'm scared now.
Da.
All right. Come on, die. Don't fail me now. That's much better. I will use the Bark Inspiration. 23.
23.
Nice.
As you go and you just say the words of "this is not real," suddenly everything fades out and you find yourself surrounded by your companions, but off in the corner. You have come back to reality.
What happened?
Whoa, you're back?
You're okay, lad?
Just looks around. I don't like that fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really bad. Are you okay?
I guess.
Just come up and give him a big old hug. You're all right, man. Not real.
Are we hugging?
As you all come in, at that moment, Willick goes. The light starts to appear back into the room. Willick appears. Ah, excellent. You all showed, both those of you who appeared in, strength of will and the spirits, and also this ability to pierce through such awful illusions.
Thanks. Not everyone had to.
He looks. 3 out of the 5 of you partook. That is more than enough.
Oh, that's good. I'm still holding Resonant's hand. I'm like patting it, like trying to comfort him.
I can't imagine what all 3 of you guys saw. He kind of looks back at Ophelia for a second, but kind of looking at Rosa and Resvin. But I know what nightmares are like, and how real they feel. But I know something that you guys all taught me and remind me every day. As scared as you might have felt and feel, you survived. You got through it. And you're okay.
Where did that come from?
The power of Saloon. One of the things about the moon is that it is trickery, illusions. You looked into the fire of Saloon and the moon itself, and what was manifested before you were but mere illusions of your worst fear to made manifest.
Oh, yeah, definitely not looking at it now.
Reflective of your own spirit, I would assume.
Indeed, and your ability to be able to overcome such things, as well as even relying on your friends to overcome such things. For while one's spirit may be strong, the ability to rely on others is not a sign of weakness, but strength in its own right.
I'm mostly just looking at Resonant. I'm trying to see if he like understands or if he thinks Seluni's evil now. Sure.
Just kind of looks towards the door. Let's keep going.
Yeah, Rosa, look like I'm going to give you a moment if you need to talk to her.
Yeah,
Don't
I
walk
think
away.
she mostly, yeah, she's just kind of breathing through it a little bit. What'd you see?
I lost the book.
Mark, I can never tell when you're gonna keep going with him. Like, oh, he's gonna say something else, and then nothing happens.
Yep.
It always looks like he's about to say something, and then he doesn't.
No, he just, that's all he says, and just kind of looks towards the door.
Yeah, it's really scary.
Are you okay? You looked in.
Mhm.
Did you get out okay?
Yeah. It took a minute. Just making things worse. That's usually what I'm scared of.
Well, that's 2, right? So 1 left.
Mm. Yeah. You good? We can stay here for a minute if you need.
No, I don't want to stay in here anymore.
Okay. We can leave.
As you go ahead and continue on into the next chamber, slowly but surely, you see a pretty long and wide chamber with pits on either side of pillars. In the center of the room, there is a massive statue dedicated to Selune.
Ooh. How big are we talking?
It appears to be definitely appears to be over about 10 foot. It appeared definitely over about 10 foot tall, probably approaching almost like 13 or so. So it towers.
In my mind, I was thinking like the Baldur's Gate giant monolith statue.
Monolith.
Those are the types of things that like walk around the city of Waterdeep. So no, not that big. You all would die. But you look around, and as you enter in, you look and you just hear from the Selune statue, "Well done, my children, in making it this far. You have but one more trial to face." And as she says that from the statue, the eyes glow white. And from her staff, blue orbs come around and glass starts to form around them, and 2 moon shades appear on either side of her as the statue comes to life, grabs the other staff, and steps down and starts to go ahead and get ready and looks at you all. And that's where we're going to pick up next session. As this is probably going to take a while, and it's getting
It's a big one.
and
We're making a big statue.
Let's do it. 2 a.m. 2 nights in a row. I can do it.
It's gonna be another pretty lengthy fight. So we're gonna go ahead and just hold off here, leading into next session. You're not going to miss this. This is gonna be very interesting, folks, as we are effectively fighting a statue of Selune and 2 moon shades. So this is gonna be fun, folks. Yeah, very interesting session. Lots of highs, lots of emotional damage, as one would say, but it's one of the reasons that we love D&D. Either way, thank you all so much for joining us. I can't wait to see where this goes. I was very curious to see where these trials were going to go, and I was not disappointed by what everyone provided. But with that, thank you all so much for joining us on this adventure. We can't wait to continue it. See you all next week. Until then, keep being awesome. Cheers. Hey there. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, then consider subscribing to be notified when more go live. Thank you to our official artists, Rachel and Dee Lee, for the character art. You can follow them under their socials, Pip400art and Raphaziel, respectively. If you want more D&D actual plays in between Revenants Wake, consider checking out games run by Mark and Mike on Twitch and YouTube under Marquee Gaming and Bardic Dice. And as always, thank you for the royalty-free music done by Kevin MacLeod, Ivan Dutch, Critical Role, and the Dungeon Playlist. Links to everything in the description below. And with that, we'll see you all next time.